Hello and welcome to the section 0.6 video on the coordinate plane. This is the final section of Unit 0, our review unit. So let's talk about the coordinate plane. Coordinates, let's get a definition of that. Each point in the coordinate plane corresponds to an ordered pair of numbers called its coordinates. In fact, that's ordered pair. A set of two numbers with the x-coordinate listed first and the y-coordinate listed second is your ordered pair. The x-coordinate is the first coordinate in an ordered pair. The y-coordinate is the second coordinate in an ordered pair. The x-axis is the horizontal axis, and the y-axis is the vertical axis, the one that goes up and down. The point where the x-axis and the y-axis meet is your origin. So let's label a few parts of a coordinate plane. So what we have here, where they cross, as we just said, this is your origin. You have the x-axis here, is your horizontal axis. You have the y-axis here, as your vertical axis. I also want to point out that we have four quadrants. You have quadrant 1, quadrant 2, and we use Roman numerals to number them. Quadrant 3 and quadrant 4. Okay, so we start with where everything's positive and we work our way counterclockwise around the axis. I just happened to notice that I missed one little blank up here. So when we talked about a set of two numbers with the x-coordinate listed first and the y-coordinate listed second, it's going to look like x, comma, y. Okay, so let's do a few reminders when plotting or reading points. You're going to start at the origin. Right is the positive x movement. Left is a negative x movement. Up is a positive y movement. And down is a negative y movement. So now that we've done all of this, let's do a few examples, and I think you're going to find this rather easy to follow. So we're going to write the ordered pair for each given point. So we're going to find L first. So L is here. You're going to follow the x-axis to where L is, so back to -7, and then up along the y-axis to 5. So -7, 5 is your coordinates for L. For O, we have 3, -2. For T, we have 7, -4. For M, we have -1, 6. For H, where's H? There's H. We go back -8 and down to -4. So -8, -4. Y is back -9 and down to -8. B is over to 5 and down to -9. And C, where is C? There's C. C is on the x-axis, so we go back to -9, but we don't go up or down, so that would be 0. If you don't go left or right and you're on the y-axis, then your x-coordinate is 0. If you're on the x-axis, then your y-coordinate is going to be 0. Just going to clean that up a little bit. Okay, now let's go the other way. Let's plot each of these points. So for A, we have -3, 0, so we got to go back -3, and then we don't go up or down. So this is A. For B, we don't go left or right, but we do go down 4. So this would be B. C, we go right 2, up 3. For D, we go right 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that would be D. For E, we go back 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we go up 3. So there we are for E. And then finally for F, we go back 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's where we're going to plot F. So I think reading ordered pairs, plotting ordered pairs, I think that's fairly straightforward. A reminder, when we're talking about quadrants, C is in quadrant 1, E is in quadrant 2, F is in quadrant 3, D is in quadrant 4. A is on the x-axis, and B is on the y-axis. All right, that does it for not only the section, but for the unit. That completes our review unit, okay? So as we move forward into Unit 1, we're going to start on more outright algebra topics, and we'll get into some new material.